Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I am so happy you stopped by. Today, as promised, I'm going to be showing you guys a little Valentine look. This is what I'm going to call my soft and sweet look. Very kind of light pink eyes and nice neutral lip. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay you guys, so I've already primed my face with the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. You can use whatever primer suits you best. Just depends on your skin type. I just chose that one today because I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. And then on my eyes to prime them, I'm going to use this Fergie Take on the Day Shimmer Primer. I know I've been using this a lot in my videos lately, but today it's really important because, like I said, I'm going to be using the Naked 3 palette, and a couple of those shades are a little shimmery. Just take that and pat it all over the eyelid. Now I'm just going to go in with this shade. Right here called Nooner. And I'm going to just blend that right into my crease before we start with anything shimmery, using this brush that came in your Naked palette. And don't worry if you get a little messy, we're going to clean it up later. I'm going to blend some more with my Sephora fluffy brush just because the bristles are a little less dense. Now I'm going to take the shade Limit right here, this kind of taupey matte pale pink. I'm putting that right over Nooner, using my Sephora fluffy brush. Any fluffy brush you have is fine. Whatever works best for your eye. Just like that. I'm taking my e.l.f. brush, this nice flat one. I'm going to go into this shade right here called Burnout and pat that all across my lid. I think this eye look is so universal. It just looks good on everyone. Definitely something that is first date appropriate if you're doing that on Valentine's Day. I know a lot of young couples have their first date on Valentine's Day, so if that's you, best of luck. Now that we've patted that all over the lid, now I'm just going to blend again with that Sephora brush. Blend this crease a little more. And then I'm going to go right back into that Naked 3 palette, into this shade right here called Dust, and pat that mostly on the inner part of my eye. So concentrating on kind of right this area. Not taking it all the way to the outside. Take any kind of fluffy brush that you have. I like to use an angled fluffier brush. This one I use it all the time for my highlight, and go into this matte white shade right here called Strange. And I'm just going to put that right here on my brow bone. And then I'm going to take a clean blending brush, any brush is fine, and just make that all kind of seamless up here. Now, as always, using my Garnier Anti-Dark Circle Roller Ball to do some pre-concealing. And then I'm going to be using my Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Makeup. And the shade I have is Natural Beige. I had to work with this foundation really fast. So and then for concealer, I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm using the same Real Techniques brush that I used for foundation, just to give this kind of a seamless blend and make sure that gets pushed right into the skin. And then I'm going to set it with my e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder. And to set my foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Dream Wonder powder with my e.l.f. Kabuki brush. And the thing I really like about this foundation and powder combo is it gives a really matte appearance without being overly matte or really flat looking. It's just a nice kind of airbrushed, flawless appearance to the skin. And then I'm going to use my e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer palette, going just into the bronzer with this Sephora little brush, just like this. Any brush you have to contour is fine, but I find the smaller it is, the better it is to get into your cheek, the hollow of your cheek. Here's just one tip if you are new to contouring, maybe you're completely new to makeup in general. Just, this is where your contour needs to end. Put your pinky right here by your ear. That's where your contour needs to end. That's a great way to kind of manage that. And then I'm going to blend it out with my e.l.f. Kabuki brush. And then for blush, I just want to give a nice kind of flush to the cheeks. So I'm going to be using NYX Pinched on my Walmart blush brush. And then moving on to brows, I'm just going to brush them out and use my Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil in the color Universal. Just a nice natural brow for this simple and sweet look. And now I'm just going to line my waterline, now I'm just going to line my lower waterline with the Rimmel Scandaleyes Liner in Nude. And I'm not going to do any upper liner, that's a personal choice for me just because this is such a light look. I think it looks beautiful with just some fluttery lashes, so that's what I'm going to go for, but if you prefer liner on the upper lash line, go for it. And I'm just curling my lashes with the e.l.f. eyelash curler. And then I'm going to use the Rimmel Scandaleyes Retro Glam Mascara. Looks just like this. And then I'm just going to use this e.l.f. HD setting powder to set all this in. I always say this is not a necessary step, but for Valentine's Day, I know we all want to look perfect and romantic and beautiful, and you know, this is just going to give you that kind of soft focus look without having to be in candlelight. So for me on Valentine's Day, this is a necessary step. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. To finish it off, I just used the NYX matte lipstick in the color Natural. Very nice natural pink basically. So let me just zoom you in really quickly and show you the finished look on the eye and everything, how it works together. Just a very nice, simple, easy look. Doesn't have to be perfect. Easy for anyone. Looks great on everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned. I am going to do kind of a smoky Valentine look. And if you guys want it, maybe a hair tutorial on this kind of hair I've been achieving lately. I think it's very Valentine appropriate. Nice soft waves. But be sure to stay tuned for the rest of these Valentine tutorials. I hope you guys enjoy this week and be sure to have a great Valentine's Day.